Hi, I'm Becky Gillespie. I'm here teaching in Soho, London today. And I just had a thought. I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between classical singing lessons and contemporary. I find that the way we use our voice for contemporary music is quite different. So, for example, breathing and support is very important for the voice. However, in classical lessons, you might get a lot of that, working on the diaphragm. I had some students come to me and say that had singing lessons only working on breathing, so a lot of emphasis is placed on that. Whereas you think about guys with their guitars sitting on stools, do you see them going and really using that support? I think that is really more useful in the older, more classical operatic styles. So what we do in contemporary singing lessons are more based around the way we use our voice to speak. So we'll get right in there with the muscles of your vocal cords and your vocal folds and closing them. And we do talk about support and breathing as well. We just don't focus on it. I find that as soon as people focus so much on the breathing that they get confused. And I feel that breathing needs to be very relaxed, very natural. If someone came to me and they were breathing up here, then I would definitely stop and address that. Let me give you an example about the way I look at breathing and support using the diaphragm from a contemporary music point of view. So you take a breath in and out, just naturally. Your vocal cords are lying open in this position as we're breathing. Now on an out breath, you're going to stop the air by closing your vocal cords, a little bit like this. Like that. So you feel the air that you have flowing in and out just completely stops when you go you tighten up your vocal cords. So where else do you feel that in your body? So if you do right here at your diaphragm, so you get that support. Now notice we didn't target this first. We target the muscles of the vocal cords first. We close those first, and you get the support feeling as a result, because the air that's flowing in and out stops there and it comes back and it hits your diaphragm. So the diaphragm and the vocal cords work together. But instead of focusing on the support and everything down here first, when we talk, we close our vocal cords in a natural, relaxed way. And so when the vocal cords are closed and you have a nice, edgy, balanced voice, you get a little bit of that feeling of support anyway. So that's just one example. So we do use support, but we look at closing the vocal cords, and another big thing we look at is not straining. So making sure that the voice is free of tension from the lowest part of your range to the highest. And so I find that some elements of classical style are still in contemporary music, but just maybe turned on its head a little bit.